The purpose of mixing, delivering stereo tracks. So there are many purposes of mixing, but one big one is delivering stereo tracks. So now you come to the point in your project where you've gotten everything recorded, you've worked really hard getting your vocals done, you did 20 takes of guitar so you can edit together that perfect take. You worked really hard on your song form to get everything in place, and now what do you have? You have the next big hit on your hands. You've got this great song that you've recorded, and what do you want to do? Do you want to turn off your computer and go hang out with your friends? No, you don't. You want to share it with somebody. You want to share it with your friends. You want to physically hand somebody something and say, here is all the hard work I've been doing, and I want you to listen to it, and I want you to get some enjoyment out of it. Or you want to email it to somebody. You want to share it with people on the internet. You share it with people in person. You want to see their reaction to this. So what do you do? What do you give them? Do you give them the multi-track files? Do you give them all those 20 takes of guitar? Do you give them all the bad vocal takes and such? This could be like a gig of files, and are you just handing these people a DVD that has all this on there, and then they've got to have the same software as you so they can pull it up? Or maybe are you just saying, well, you're going to have to come over to my house or my place or my apartment and listen to it so that you can hear what it sounds like, because it only sounds good on my speakers, of course, and it's coming from the session there. No, you don't do that. You convert it to a delivery format. Okay, and that is what we're doing. We're delivering stereo tracks. So we have to get our mix into a mono, stereo, or surround sound format so we can give it to somebody. Now there's been a lot of formats over time. We've had records, we've had cassette tapes, we've had CDs, which we still have, but now more popular than CDs are MP3s and compressed formats, sharing your project online with people, on videos, on your website, and all of these are ways to deliver your stereo tracks to people. So in addition to delivering stereo tracks, there are some aural purposes for mixing. Now by aural, I mean sound. There's sound purposes. So one of the big ones is you want to balance all of the elements of your mix. You don't want a really loud vocal and a really soft guitar, or a really loud piano and really soft drums. You want everything to be audible in your mix. You want to be able to hear when the guitar is playing and when the guitar is not playing. You don't want to be sitting there saying, is the guitar still playing? Because I can't really hear it and I think it's supposed to be playing. If you're saying those kind of things, then it's not fully mixed. And those are some of the aural purposes, to make sure that everything is audible, everything is heard, and everything's clear and fits together. Okay? Another big purpose is to make the song sound better. You don't want people to scream and cover up their ears when they start hearing your song because it sounds so bad that it hurts them. You want it to be a pleasing experience. You want it to be audibly pleasing so that people can sit back and enjoy your music. And so all of these are wrapped up in some of these aural purposes of mixing, and one of the best ways to achieve this is to mix your project as if you're recreating a performance. So you've got a stereo field here and you're recreating it as if you are seeing a band or a performer right in front of you. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. So for now, these are some of the purposes of mixing.